can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Now, what am I doing here? The sign says art. Always wanted to be an artist, I suppose. I suppose what we do is a variety of performance art. Here's a bit of a Bonnie and Clyde sequence that we dreamed up one Tuesday and then turned up Sunday morning and shot. That's a long 20 seconds. Look, it all started out because I wanted an old fella game, and so I became a target shooter and then started collecting rifles and things like that, and found out people wanted to look at them. So I wanted to get out and show them things. It was one of the first things that I ever did. Tick, 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 tick. And one day, Eskbank was robbed. There was a robber, a bushranger, and so I had to come down here and sort them out. Never quite found them. These are the sorts of things that Lithgow Living History does. We do a variety of different things. We started from the love of Lithgow history, and my business, which is heritage consulting and planning, mainly deals with about history and stories of people who were there. And I now work with the computer all the time, and I miss the public interaction. And so that's why another reason I like to come out and do these. Reenactors do lots of different things. There's some German type reenactors who like to do skirmishes and this sort of thing. I'm not exactly into that sort of stuff. I'm more into an educational side of things. So what do? Some groups are specialists, like the Germans we saw before. We do history of the mountains and the tablelands area. And you can see we even run through from bushrangers, musicians, to even performers from Edwardian times. Another thing we've done here at Eskbank as well, and thank you Wendy for including us in your scenes as well. Croquet at Eskbank for some particular occasion. I think we've done it a couple of times now. I don't remember which one this was.
Roaring 20s.
The Roaring 20s. And we also find out what our members like. This is Winter Magic, was it last year? Anyway, and Chris Johnson on the end there is one of our people. He said he was going to bring his fife, so I bring my drum. And so we walked up the road with Tom Collis and all these other people, and in their hired outfits. One of the other things that we need to do is to cultivate the media. We provide them with what they want. We either provide them with stories, or we provide them with information about what we're going to do, and we provide them with photos and information about what we have done. And we join in with other groups who show different group specialties. We've done things with vehicle owners, 1940s models. This is at the air show at Tamora last year. Excuse me, there's no chuckling.
We're laughing with you.
I've forgotten what slide I'm up to. We also join in with other groups. Sometimes it can be difficult to convince them that they should play with us, but generally speaking, it works out okay.
So this is at Iron Fest?
Yes, this was at Iron Fest a couple of years ago.
And who won there?
Probably Mitch.
Yeah, probably Mitch. Yeah, probably Mitch. But the other thing is also it's that I enjoy talking one-on-one to people and getting out and showing people various things. Kids love pirate guns. And the thing about pirate guns is you can actually physically give them to the kids to feel and hold and not contravene any firearms laws, so that's good. There's a tremendous amount of fart-arsing about and organising and getting approvals for all of these sorts of things. And it's not just, it's OH&S, it's firearms, it's all kinds of things. Typically I draw plans up showing where our firing areas are and safety areas, where our ropes go. Vicky, one of our stalwarts, runs the Facebook page. and does a variety of different things. You've already seen her. This one's her Rose of the Riveter, impression. And everyone loves Daniel Boone. I don't know why. He's one of the most photographed people. And the other thing is that, hey, be a tart. Get out there. Talk to people. Have fun with people. You know, what's not to love? Come on, go away, mate. We like to join in with other groups of people. We like to join in with photography clubs and photography groups, publicity for Ironfest, tie it all together, get everything moving together. Wendy there being threatened and by me and being protected by Doctor Who at the blast furnace. Wings over Illawarra Air Show about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Here we are tracking FA-18s with the Bofors gun, which actually fires. So that was a load of fun. There's hardly any airplanes that were able to fly that day because it was so incredibly windy, but the jets could. Again, croquet. Everyone loves it. We show people how to play croquet. We just like to amuse ourselves. There's a photographer in the background who is doing photographing us for a photography course that she's doing, but also us together. And the main thing is just have a laugh. Nothing's as good as just having a laugh and trying to work out what you're doing. And both of us here cracking up, trying to stand there and do what the photographer wants us to do. There you go.